Hi, Easy Peasy kids. I know I say this a lot, but this is another favorite book. It's called Stuck. It's by Oliver Jeffers. I know Teacher Jamie likes this one too. It all began when Floyd's kite became stuck in a tree. He tried pulling and swinging it, but it wouldn't come unstuck. The trouble really began when he threw his favorite shoe to knock the kite loose. And that got stuck too. Do you see it stuck in there? That little tiny shoe. Look at that. So he threw up his other shoe to knock down his favorite one, and unbelievably, that got stuck as well. In order to knock down his other shoe, Floyd fetched Mitch. What do you think Mitch is going to do? He's a cat. Wonder what he's going to do. Cats get stuck in trees all the time, but this was getting ridiculous. You see how the cat's now stuck with everything else in the tree. Floyd fetched a ladder. Oh, that's a good idea, a ladder. Excellent. He was going to sort this out once and for all. A ladder will fix it, right? And up he threw it. I'm sure you can guess what happened. He threw the ladder in the tree. Can you believe it? The ladder was borrowed from a neighbor and would definitely need to be put back before anyone noticed. And in order to do so, Floyd flung a bucket of paint at it. And wouldn't you know it, the bucket of paint got stuck. He keeps throwing stuff at it. Not sure it's going to work. Then Floyd tried a duck to knock down the bucket of paint, a chair to knock down the duck, his friend's bicycle to knock down the chair, the kitchen sink to knock down his friend's bicycle, Floyd's front door to knock down the kitchen sink. The family car to knock down their front door. How did he lift up a car? I don't know how he did that. The milkman to knock down the family car. The milkman saying, "Did you get up here the same way?" to the cat. Look, he's talking to the cat. An orangutan to knock down the milkman, who surely had somewhere else to be. A small boat to knock down the orangutan, a big boat to knock down the small boat. How did he lift that up? I don't even know how he does this. A rhinoceros to knock down the big boat, a long-distance truck to knock down the rhinoceros, the house across the street to knock down the long-distance truck. And there's a little person in the house saying, "Floyd?" Like, what's he doing? Crazy Floyd. A lighthouse to knock down the house no longer across the street. A curious whale in the wrong place at the wrong time to knock down the lighthouse. And the whale saying, "Hi, what are you doing?" That's really funny. And they all got stuck. Look at the tree. It's so full now. Can you believe it? I don't know if anything else will fit. A fire engine was passing and heard all the commotion. The firemen stopped to see if they could help at all. Can we help at all? That's what he's saying. Right there. Can we help at all? What do you think the fire truck could do? And up they went. First the engine, followed by the firemen one by one. Look at Floyd throwing them into the tree. And there they stayed, stuck between the orangutan and one of the boats. Fireman would definitely be noticed missing, and Floyd knew he'd be in big trouble. Then he had an idea. Finally, he has an idea. Let's see if it's not throwing something. And he went to find a saw. Oh, what's he gonna do with the saw? He lined it up as best he could. See what he's doing there? He's lining up the saw. And hurled it up into the tree. Hurled means threw. Threw the saw into the tree. Can you believe it? And that was it. There was no more room left in the tree, and the kite came unstuck. Look at that. Floyd was delighted. He'd forgotten all about his kite and put it to use immediately, enjoying the rest of his day very much. See how he's flying the kite? That night, Floyd fell asleep exhausted. Though before he did, he could have sworn there was something he was forgetting. What's he forgetting? Do you guys know? What did he forget? Look at that last page. Hang on a minute, lads. I've got a great idea. That's the firefighter talking. You see, they're still all stuck in the tree. He forgot he left everything in the tree. He can't just leave it there. Do you know what, friends? This story ends, but I wonder what happens next. They don't tell us. Do you think they all get out of the tree? I don't know. I hope so. Somebody's going to miss them at some point. All right, friends, have a good rest of your day.